I'm Kristen Hill. I'm a grad student here at the University of Memphis, and I was brought on by the Hookston Institute to write this script. Before I spoke with Nathan, I knew absolutely nothing about this story. When he explained to me the premise and everything, I was amazed more than anything just because I'd never heard of it. And so I learned all about it, from, of course, the tent cities to the plight of the sharecroppers. I think for me, the film means just like the importance of telling stories that don't often get told. There's so many little moments in history that most of us don't know about, and this one takes place not too far away from us here in Memphis. So it's interesting to me to just learn more about the place I live in. My favorite part about writing is the dialogue. I love thinking about how people talk and what people say. I'm very picky about my dialogue. I don't ever want it to sound too expository. I want my dialogue to sound like people actually having a conversation. And I just feel like that helps to bring in the realness, and I want it to feel genuine. And so characters and dialogue are my favorite parts. I'm most interested in the people, because to me it's the people that make the story. So as far as challenges go, I'd never written a script based on a true event. And I think that that's challenging just because you want to do justice to the story that's being told, and you want to do justice to that part of history. Because even though, yes, it is historical fiction in the sense that the characters are made up, but this happened to actual people, and so you want to do justice to the story for that reason. And so I think it can be a challenge of how much of yourself do you put into this, and how much of the actual, historical occurrences do you put into it. I hope that the audience gets to learn a piece of untold history, as I did when I was learning about this myself. A lot of times, in schools and textbooks and things, we hear a lot about what took place in the civil rights movement in other parts of the country, but we don't hear about it so much here in Fayette County, and also in the Mid-South in Memphis. So I feel like it's a really great opportunity for those, of course, us here locally, but also ideally across the country, who would get to see a really important part of history that takes place right here.